All right, let's go through it. A couple of different things to write down, and this is a typical thing when you move through mathematics. You want to kind of reduce the degree to a linear factor if you can. So let me see if I can do that. And the first thing I'd write down is, sine squared x times sine squared x. Right, and what I want to do is just talk about one of the typical ways to reduce it is using double angle formulas. So I'm going to write down, cosine of 2x, all right? What's that equal to? Well, there's three different forms of it. I could write down cosine squared x minus sine squared x. I could write down cosine 2x is 2 cosine squared x minus 1. Or I could write down cosine 2x is equal to 1 minus 2 sine squared. All right? So what I'm going to do, I'm going to kind of erase things that I don't need. I know I'm dealing with sines squared, so I'm going to start to erase this business over here. And I want to rewrite this guy so it looks a little like sine squared. So I'm going to say sine squared. Well, that would be 1 minus cosine of 2x over 2. All right? So I'm going to write that down, and I'm going to take this, and I'm going to write the sine squared as 1 minus cosine of 2x over 2, 1 minus cosine 2x over 2. I'm going to multiply it out, get a 4 on the bottom, and get 1 minus 2 cosine of 2x, and then I get the square back. I'll write that down for you. Cosine squared 2x. All right? Again, I'm looking to get linear factors now, and I got that cosine squared of 2x now. So let me write it down. And again, maybe I should write this down first. I should probably expand it a little bit. 1/4 minus 1/2 cosine of 2x, and then you get plus 1/4 times the cosine squared of 2x. All right? So I'm looking at that, and I'm going to write that down now. So the cosine of 2x, if you recall, is 2 cosine squared x minus 1. So let me just rewrite that a little bit. Cosine of 2x plus 1 over 2 is cosine squared x. All right? Let's write this down now. It's complicated, I realize that. It's going to be a 2. Again, we're using this. Now my argument is 2x. So what am I going to get? I'm going to get cosine of 4x. And then what do you get? Well, let's take a look. You know what? I made a mistake in writing the... Oh, no, I didn't. I'm sorry. Plus 1. Let me see if I did okay. I think I did okay. So let's keep going. And I'm looking at this. I still get the 1/4 minus 1/2 cosine of 2x. Well, this is going to be plus 1/8 cosine of 4x plus 1/8. All right? Looking at that, and I notice I got these terms I'd like to pull together. All right? What are you going to get? 2/8 and 1/8, which is 3/8. Write this over here. 3/8 minus 1/2 cosine of 2x plus 1/8 cosine of 4x. I want to look at the key and see if I see that. And I think it's C. Let's take a look at that. 3/8, I see that. Minus 1/2 cosine 2x, I see that. And 1/8 of a cosine 4x. So I want to briefly, that's choice C, by the way. Briefly look what I did over here. Really the same thing, but it is typed up. And again, some people need someone to talk you through that. Some people prefer to look at my answer key. It varies. You also may prefer that you need to see someone else do the problem as well. And what you want to do is learn how to do it on your own, though. Thank you.